David Baszucki was on the news for seemingly a good thing, and it completely backfired, with people getting mad at him and also highlighting bad news stories that came out recently. A bunch of small Roblox updates have came out that people are really mad at, like just visual changes, as well as like Roblox completely disabling, I guess, the Microsoft Store version, but I'll talk about that in a second, and just a bunch more stuff, okay? So make sure to hit the subscribe button, okay? Like the video, and let's talk about the first story, which just happens to be all the small little visual updates and things that have been happening with Roblox that people are not happy with at all. With the first one being something that I can't tell if this is like a bug or not, but I've gotten a lot of tweets about it, like at least 3 or 4 in the past 24 hours, basically talking about how the Roblox play button, the iconic play button that we all know, is no longer a play button. It's a join button. So here's just one tweet that I saw that says, "Yo guys, I found out that Roblox has removed the play symbol from the play button and replaced it with text that now says join," with a screenshot showing off that it just says join now. Now I'm going to check myself to see if I have this update, because it doesn't seem to be a thing on PC. This seems to only be a mobile update for some reason. Now, when I go on my personal mobile app, it shows the play button still, so maybe this is just a bug for some people, but I got like 6 or so tweets over the past couple days about this, so I might as well talk about it. Tell me in the comments if you have this update. I feel like the reason this might show up is because people are maybe joining friends, or they have a friend that is currently playing the game, so it maybe says join because of that. Not really sure. Tell me in the comments if you know more about the situation, but I've seen a lot of people complaining because they think that Roblox removed the play button, and that could still be the case, but I personally don't have that update on either of my mobile devices, and I don't have it on PC either. So it's either just a bug or it's something that Roblox is rolling out over time. We'll see. We'll see in the future. Regardless, super tiny update that nobody really is going to care about in a week. And now we'll move on to another update that kind of fits the same bill, and then we'll move on to another update that also fits into the same thing. Okay, so basically I saw this tweet that got 1,000 likes. Very popular tweet that says, "New loading screen on the Roblox Mac app. Before versus after." Showing off 2 screenshots where before, if you launched up Roblox on a Mac, it would have like this cool like see-through window that you could like drag around. Very small visual update. And now Roblox has pushed out a small visual update to Mac versions of Roblox, where it now looks like this, where it's just like pure black and it has the white logo with no gradient. It's basically devoid of color. And a lot of people have been very mad at this, surprisingly. What were they thinking? Even worse, it is forced to always be on top, which is another thing people are complaining about, because apparently when you launch up Roblox, if you get this little pop-up when Roblox updates, it will apparently be stuck on your screen and you cannot overwrite it with other windows until it's done updating, which is so annoying. So you can't update Roblox in the background. So if you're doing something, it'll literally just block your screen. Now, I'm gonna have a controversial opinion on this, and it's that I don't think Roblox meant for the background to be pitch black. I think it was supposed to have like a cool effect like the previous Roblox updating thing, but I think it just glitched, so that's why it's pure black. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll see what happens in the future, but so many people are complaining about this. Like hundreds of thousands of people think it's ugly and gross, and that's what's going on with that. And now you move on to another update that happened on Roblox that is also pretty dang tiny, but basically I saw this tweet that currently has 500 likes. It's probably gonna have a little bit more by the time my video comes out, because people are very mad at this when I don't know if they should be. Roblox has just now fully killed the Microsoft Store version of Roblox. You can no longer run alt accounts without crashes. This platform is terrible, with a screenshot showing off that yes, if you launch up Roblox on the Microsoft Store version, it now says that this version of the Roblox app is no longer supported. Please launch the latest version of the Roblox app with a exit and a launch button. Now I'm not really sure what happens if you click the launch button. I've heard that it kind of just relaunches the same app and it works for some reason, but I also imagine it maybe takes you to the Roblox website. Not really sure. If you have this glitch, tell me in the comments. I don't. But regardless, going into the comments, you can see a lot of people either complaining about this update and saying that it sucks, because the main thing is that people used to use this Roblox Microsoft Store app to run alt accounts, because you can't run 2 versions of Roblox at the same time. And the Microsoft Store version has always counted as like a separate version of Roblox. So people were able to run 2 different accounts on their computer at the same time with this app. And now that it's being shut down, it's seeming like you might not be able to anymore, which has a lot of people super duper mad. Now, I am going to be honest. I did talk about how Roblox did release a brand new version of the Roblox Microsoft Store app that is on like the Xbox Store. And that is kind of what's replacing the Microsoft Store version of Roblox. So I'm not really sure if these people don't know that you can just go and get the Xbox version of Roblox on their computer, but regardless, people are mad. And if you do have this glitch, I would recommend you just get the Xbox version of Roblox. I think it's the same exact thing, it just runs a lot better, because that's another complaint I saw in the comments of this post, was people saying that the Microsoft Store version was laggy anyways or whatever. So yeah, either way, if you get this glitch or this thing on your screen, it is true, Roblox is discontinuing the Microsoft Store version of Roblox, but they have replaced it with something else. You know what I mean? I don't think this is like a dire situation, but regardless, people are mad, and we can now move on to the next story, which is not a Roblox update, but is something that I think is pretty dang good, because RoPro is, I think, the biggest Roblox extension ever right now, and they have a bunch of like unique features with their extension, with one of them being that you can link your Discord account directly to your Roblox account. So if you have RoPro, you can see other people with RoPro that have linked their Discord account to their Roblox account just right on their profile. Now, this is a pretty cool feature on the surface, but obviously with everything that's been coming out about Roblox over the past while, RoPro has actually decided to disable this feature because of, you know, the safety issues it might be risking. Due to concerns regarding online safety, I've made the decision to temporarily disable RoPro's Discord linking widget on profiles. RoPro's Discord integration will be returning in RoPro v2.0 for users who have verified their age through Roblox, which I think is a good idea, because how the system worked before is you could just have your Discord on your Roblox profile through this extension, which obviously opens a lot of doors for people to link their profile when they are bad actors and whatnot. But now, obviously, in the next version of RoPro, as they said here, it'll only be available to people that verified their age. Now, I don't know if there's an age requirement. I'm guessing it's going to be 13 plus because that's Discord's requirement for making an account. And if you are under that, you shouldn't have a Discord account in the first place. But yeah, regardless, good idea on RoPro. I think they did a very good thing here, and a lot of people are very, very happy with RoPro. Good stuff. And we can now move on to the next story, which is not good stuff from Roblox and the news, and just, it's bad, okay? Because over the past week or so, we've been seeing Roblox, or the CEO of Roblox, Dave Baszucki, do a lot more news coverage of the platform, I guess. And it seems like it's not slowing down anytime soon, because David Baszucki tried making a positive tweet about how he was on the news for a positive reason as of yesterday, and it is completely backfired. Because after this positive news story came out of David Baszucki and he tweeted about it, a lot of people started highlighting the negative stories that have also came out in the past couple of days, and I'm going to talk about all that in a second, but let's talk about Dave Baszucki's positive news story first, because he said, lots of good conversation around the world about the future of online safety. Proud of our engagement in countries like Australia, Roblox is dynamically configurable by state and country in accordance with local regulations, with a link to a newsroom post from the government of Australia, I believe. Now, going to this post, it's kind of just a news story about Roblox committing to world-leading online safety features and standards for their platform. You can see the top paragraph says, popular online gaming platform has committed to introduce a new suite of safety measures following concerns raised by Australia's e-safety commissioner about risks on the platform and its compliance with Australia's industry codes and standards. So yeah, I had to blur something out because obviously it's words that I don't know if I'm allowed to put on YouTube, but yeah, regardless, there's this whole news story post from the Australian e-safety government or whatever talking about Roblox in a more positive light, but you can already tell the comments on David's posts on Twitter are absolutely ripping him apart, and they're also highlighting a lot of other news stories that have came out in the past couple days that are not positive about Roblox, with the next one being about something called Code Ninjas. Apparently, it's like this website that you can use to learn coding. I think it's used in like schools and whatnot to learn computer science and stuff like that, and software engineering. Seems like a cool website, but it seems like they are actually not offering Roblox related activities anymore because of lawsuits and just the online discourse around Roblox. As you can see from this news story, it says Code Ninjas Fargo pausing Roblox related activities amid lawsuits. Now, this was posted literally a couple days ago. It says the owner of Code Ninjas in Fargo tells Valley News their Roblox summer camp is their best selling program, but despite this, Code Ninjas sent a letter to families saying that they are pausing all Roblox related activities, which is so interesting. So yeah, I guess what this is it's a paid course on learning coding, and they offer Roblox as one of the things that you can learn, and they are no longer doing it. What the heck, bro? Here's a little editor's note as well, is that this Code Ninjas thing, I never knew what it was, but apparently it's like this worldwide like summer boot camp for learning coding. That's all around the world. Like they have physical locations. It's like a actual like thing that people go to. And the fact that they're not offering Roblox services anymore, despite that being like their biggest seller, I guess, is pretty crazy, man. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Very, very interesting stuff. And it seems like more and more companies and things are not really wanting to work with Roblox in any way, shape, or form, even though this Code Ninjas Metaverse's like thing wasn't working directly with Roblox. They don't want to have any sort of connection with them, which is just, it's crazy. But now we can move on to another news story that is very interesting because it's not the typical news story slash lawsuit you'll see about Roblox, because it says mother sues developers of video games Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft. Don't know why Minecraft is included in here, because if we actually read it, it says this: an 83-page lawsuit was filed this week in the U.S. District Court, and the legal documents claim makers of games added features they knew would be addictive without implementing safety features. Interesting. But if we read more into this, it says the lawsuit also claims that these games have caused diminished social interactions, lack interest in other hobbies, and other withdrawal symptoms such as rage, anger, and physical outbursts. Wow. Okay. And then it says any attempt to remove the child from their games is met with severe withdrawal symptoms, including anger and refusal to maintain proper hygiene or sleep. So basically what this person is claiming is that Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft are all too addictive, which is an interesting topic because that's usually not what we see in these Roblox lawsuits. It's usually stuff that's really, really bad. But this lawsuit is kind of crazy in my opinion, because it says at the bottom here that the lawsuit seeks monetary relief and claims the plaintiff has suffered and continues to suffer injuries and damages exceeding $75,000. Now guys, maybe I'm crazy here, but I can't believe people are suing over this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but just looking at the news story that talks about this, they're seemingly just suing Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft because they're too addictive, I guess. Which I don't know, like, can you actually sue companies for that? Like, I guess it would make sense if they were suing, I don't know, like a game with loot boxes or something that was kind of like that. But I mean, Minecraft is lumped into this lawsuit too, and like they don't have loot boxes. They're not like made to be addictive. It's just a good game, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think Roblox deserves this lawsuit? I don't know. I mean, I'm personally just curious as to what will happen. I mean, at least from what I'm reading on the news story, I mean, maybe there's more to it. It is an 83-page lawsuit. Maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Now, aside from those news stories and lawsuits, there has been a couple other ones that have popped up, but I'm not going to mention them in this video because they are a lot more serious and they are a lot more heartbreaking. I mean, it's things that I usually don't talk about on this channel, but you know, it has to do with Roblox and Discord both being sued by a family. Yeah, I don't know. Roblox has just been getting a lot of news coverage in a very negative light, and despite David Baszucki trying to post something positive today, it has completely and utterly backfired, with a lot more attention being brought towards the negative stories and stuff like that.